Hey YouTube, it's Brooks, and today I want to take you on a tour of my rental car while I am in Arizona. This is the 2019 Chevrolet Silverado LD. Yes, you heard me correctly, LD. You might be like I am when I picked up this rental car and had no idea what the LD meant. Essentially, it means last design, although Chevy's calling it light duty. Essentially what this is the previous generation sold into 2019 based on demand. Kind of fill up all the parts and just kind of, make the most of your money while the product is, or make the most of the parts you have left while the product is still kind of viable. Chevy's done this recently with the Impala Limited. In 2014, they did the Silverado Classic, which was the 07 through 13 design. So it's a thing they usually do, but it's really a good idea actually. This one would sticker price for about 39 grand. But seeing as the brand new 2019 design is already like $9,000 off at my local Chevy dealer, I can imagine that you get a really good deal on this truck. Now the LD is only available in one body configuration and 3 trim levels, so it's only available in the double cab short bed kind of setup there. So no crew cab and no single cab, splits the middle there. And then there's 3 trim levels. The base work truck edition with the vinyl floors and everything. You can move up to the custom, which gives you a few creature comforts, and then this one right here, which is the LT. Now there are a couple options. Actually, there's only 2 options that this one's missing. It's missing 4-wheel drive Z71 and also the Texas edition, which rolls in power seat and automatic climate control. So there are not very many options that you can get on the LD. Typically with a truck you can kind of customize it however you'd like and add this option, remove this option, etc., etc. Not true with the LD. It's kind of take what you get. And we'll kind of look through some of that in the inside here. So we'll go ahead and start it up. The old Chevy key, no remote start or anything. It's just what you get. Black cloth interior. No leather is available on the LD. And it does have the manual driver seats. You have your lumbar support, recline, and slide. There's no height adjustment. And the LD is only available in a bench seat configuration, so all of your LDs will have a 6-passenger configuration. Like I said, if you get the Texas edition, it will come with a power seat. This LT trim does come with the 8-inch Chevrolet MyLink, but we'll do some of the inside here in a second. Go ahead and cut on the headlights. They are automatic. Chevy's pretty good about doing automatic headlights. And it does have all down auto windows, and the driver's side is an auto up window. This LD does feature the 17-inch alloy wheels on some general grabber tires. As you can see, it's really dirty. So we picked this truck up from Phoenix Sky Harbor Airport on Sunday night. Monday morning, drove it up to the Grand Canyon, spent some time at the Grand Canyon. It snowed on us in Flagstaff about 3-4 inches, so drove this 2-wheel drive Silverado through the snow. Did pretty well, but that is why it's so dirty. And now we're spending some time in Phoenix doing some spring training games, and of course I stopped by a couple of Lexus dealers. This truck is from California. All LDs do feature the HID headlights with LED accent lighting, so again, that's a nice touch. Chrome bumper, no fog lights are available. All LDs do have the 5.3 liter Vortec V8. This one is rear wheel drive or 2-wheel drive. 4-wheel drive is an option again with that Z71 package. And they all do have the 6-speed automatic transmission. It has about 353 horsepower and 380 something pound-feet of torque. I've actually been getting fairly decent gas mileage. I'll show you in the gauge cluster. But about 19.5 on average. Best I've seen on the highway was about close to 22. It does have the variable cylinder management, so it does shut down to V4 on the highway. And around town, I've been getting about 17. So it's really not too bad at all. I've actually been a really big fan of the way this truck drives. I really like driving it a lot. If I were to get one, I think I'd have to get the Z71 package because it's got the quote-unquote grandpa lean, as it's called in the truck world, where the back end's higher than the front end. Yeah, it needs the suspension to be altered with in the front, but that would probably tamper with fuel economy a little bit. I guess we'll go ahead and look at the back seat here. So again, it is the crew cab. Ignore the dirt from the Grand Canyon. Does have, so it's kind of half door. They got rid of the suicide door for the 2014 body style. It's basically like the double cab that my dad has in his Tundra. As you can see, I'm 6'2", and I sit behind myself. Okay, I'm like, my knees are definitely in the seat, and the seat back is very vertical, but it works. There are a door cup holder, your window, and then again the nice stitched trim right there, which is a good touch. It does have some storage right there. So padded armrest here and a padded insert on the door panel here. This is hard plastic though, but it is a truck. And then the seats do fold up really easily. We've actually had that seat folded up most of the trip with our stuff in it. So again, standard bed. You can't get a longer bed on the LD. And you can see it does say LD right there on the tailgate. It does have the Chevy tailgate step, a backup camera, the easy drop down tailgate, and it is a hydraulically assisted tailgate, so it's very easy and light to throw up there. Let's go ahead and take a look at the inside. Oh, the salt. Again, it does have the express step driver window. No power folding or anything, but it does have the main features that you want. Comfortable seats too. This is where your trailer brake controller would be. I'm not sure if that's available on the LD or not. And this is where the 4-wheel drive controller would be. Let's go ahead and turn out of the sun. As you can see, it does due for an oil change. Okay, just so to get some of the glare out of the way here. Well, I don't know if that did anything or not, but well. So like I said, it is the 6-passenger configuration. So your heavily padded center console here. Fill up the lid. It's very cavernous. Do have a 12-volt power outlet and 2 USB ports. They both work for the Apple CarPlay. Some storage here, 3 cup holders. Of course, you can fold that up for a seat, and there is storage under the middle seat as well. So a lot of storage options. 2 glove compartments. So it has all the books in it, and then there's a lower compartment here. Does not have a padded dashboard or anything, but again, it's an LD trim. But the door panels are nice and padded, which is a great touch. Leather steering wheel. So tilt only wheel, no telescoping. And again, it does have that 6-speed automatic transmission with the column shifter. You can adjust the gears in low. And then in reverse, you do have the backup camera like I mentioned. Sorry, we're all over the place here. Let's get back to one thing. Let's look at the gauge cluster. So standard Chevy gauge cluster they've been using for a few years here. The steering wheel's got cruise control and the track forward and back buttons on the right. The D-pad controller for that center screen and the volume controls on the back. So looking at that center screen here, as you see, it needs an oil change. So this is the trip I put 824 miles on it since we picked it up, reset the trip odometer when we picked it up. Beginning 19.3 overall, which is not bad at all. Again, I do need to fill up. Probably hit about 1,000 miles on it before we return it, and it only has 6,900 right now, so I picked it up just over 6,000. And then of course you can see your audio, which is convenient. You can, if you have Apple CarPlay showing your maps here, you can do all your audio stuff here, and then some different options. Very configurable gauge cluster. I really like this screen here. It's very convenient. Looking at the center console, like I said, it does have Apple CarPlay. We've been using that non-stop since we picked up the vehicle. It's great. Again, this 8-inch screen comes on this upper trim level. Single zone manual climate control, and then just 2 toggle switches, no adjustable pedals or anything. Small storage bin here, and a power outlet over here. And there's a power outlet in the back seat as well. So this is not a bad option at all if you're looking for a no-nonsense pickup truck to just get your work done and haul around you and some people with some comfort and a few amenities. This is a great value for money. So thank you all for watching. I'll catch you next time.